romantic love, you know?
romance. It does. Like I
Mhm.
said, like early on, it's very like they had a thing, and like that shouldn't be a thing. Um, but yeah, the second time they talk about it again during that like whole hidden floor thing, it felt more like he just genuinely felt betrayed by somebody he cared for, and he just fell for it.
Frankie,
Mhm.
the intro, are you
What's up?
doing it? Yeah,
No,
you
probably
got it.
not.
You got it. Believe in you.
uh, what is it? Welcome to Filler Art Radio.
Not yet. All right,
Not
go
yet.
for it. Go
What's
for
the
it now.
timing? What's the timing?
Oh, we're good. We're live now.
Oh, hey guys, we're live with Filler Art Radio, the best radio show to never be on the radio. You got me, Frankie, to my left, all the way, James, middle, Daniel, Danny,
Yo, yo,
whatever his
yo.
name is. Thank you all for being here. Hit the When I do it, I want to hit the sirens, bro. Just go.
Oh,
I need to add audio buttons to this fucking little pad I have.
Yeah,
you have a
man.
Stream Deck, right?
You
It's
gotta
not. It's
use it.
not. It's not the Elgato one, but it's like same shit, right?
As long as it works.
Right, exactly.
Damn, I think we're gonna have that many screenshots.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sure like a lot of them will be irrelevant. Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure
You
it'll
know?
be like a couple words.
Yeah. What the final chapter of Tower of God season 3 though? It's been a long journey. It's been like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, something
Since
like
it
that, right? Because
released
we
October, right?
started in the summer.
I think it's been like 6 or 7.
I think we started like in October. No, remember?
Yeah, October.
Yeah, it's like 6, 7 months.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate my sister for getting me like that's what I think of now. The
She does.
fucking
She does
six
it a lot.
seven
She does
shit.
it a lot.
She don't even gotta
That's
wait for
funny.
the numbers, dog. We'll be like 9, 10. She's like 6, 7. I'm like,
That's not
she's
even
a
how that
cheater.
works.
Yeah, she forces that shit. She's like, this is my bit. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, you know, I can respect that. I guess to an extent.
Yeah. All right, bro. So I gotta ask. We've done Chojin, Marshall King, and now Tower of God
Mhm.
in order 1, 2, and 3.
Power of God, Trojan, Marshall King. Yeah, I mean, Marshall King was like what, 15 chapters we read, 20
It was like
chapters.
20
It
something.
was 15. I think because it was so short, I view it very fondly.
It was a cool. It was a fun little time. Unfortunately, it went like a long hiatus, so it's not that deep in
Oh,
even
did it
now.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
we
about
double check
that.
it.
I think you're talking about Chojin. Chojin was on a long hiatus.
No, I'm talking about Marshall King.
Yeah.
Mhm. Marshall King is currently on chapter 27. We are on 23.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
haven't read
has
that since September.
Trojan. We're only behind by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters as well.
What the fuck?
And one day we'll get
I'm
back
not
into
picking
them.
either of those back up.
I think we'll probably pick up Chojin if it ends soon.
Yeah, if we were right about the end point, I'd be
Yeah,
down to
I mean,
finish it.
yeah, it's like this. Like, so I've seen like a few people tweet about it. I think it's entering a war arc. It seems
What?
like I said, based on a panel I saw, it looks like it's gonna be a war arc. Maybe the last arc. Who fucking knows for sure though. I think Trojan is a good manga overall. I think it gets extremely glazed online, like why as like an all timer. And yeah, that's
Really?
like it's opinion based, but yeah, like, people love Trojan. It's like in their eyes, it's the best new gen manga.
It was super mid.
It's solid. It's good. Like it was good.
I was so like happy to be done with it.
I,
I
Like
remember
I
it's
didn't
like
look forward to reading it any week that we had it.
no, I won't say that. I won't go that far personally.
Could you be lying though? If you go back to any of our streams from like when we started Tower of God, we started every stream off like, oh, let's talk about Chojin quick so we can talk about something actually good.
I think it's more of a Tower of God effect more than it is Trojan. I think you said like, oh, Tower of God's super good. I don't care about that more than Trojan. So Trojan, because of that, fall off in your eyes.
I guess so, but we were reading them both simultaneously, so if either of them was cooler than the other, I feel like I would know real time, right?
Yeah, but because you're super invested in Tower of God, you care about other things less.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, so I'm reading them both. One of them gripped me way harder. So how is the other one the goat?
I'm not saying it is.
Yeah, it was mid at best. Like it's good mid, but it's
Yeah,
still
it's solid.
mid.
I think it's a solid. I think it's a solid manga.
It's like it's just like it's an okay read. It's not like, but it doesn't like do anything special. Like nothing. It didn't like There's nothing like that stands out about it. It was just a story.
Yeah, it's good artwork. It's good artwork.
I think Tokyo was a good
Yeah,
MC.
I think Tokyo's also a good MC.
I think his character development was good.
Yeah, after the
Yeah.
first arc, we were all fans of him afterwards. The first arc was
Mhm.
rough, but after that, it was cool.
Man,
Yeah.
that first arc was rough.
It was really rough. We're like, hey, one more arc, and if we're not feeling it, we're dropping it. We were quick to fucking like, hey, he has to get better now.
Because he started off way low, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he
just-
really
just-
did. Fucking, what's her name? Carried for a while. Sarah?
Yeah,
I don't remember her name.
The little
Oh,
girl.
the
Emmy?
damn Emily? No,
No.
the little girl with the smoke powers, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn. Yeah, we don't remember the
Alright.
names.
Mm-mm.
I fuck with her heavy too.
He's really cool.
Yeah, she was super cool.
Best character in the story for me.
Yeah, easily.
All right, but James, okay, real quick. What do y'all rate season 3 overall out of 10?
Pissed off about the ending, so it's
Too
Yeah,
fresh for
really.
me to ask you?
yeah. Let me hear some other. Let me hear y'all's numbers, and maybe I'll pull this one.
I think, like, if to me, okay, season 2 is the best season in my opinion, just because
Mhm.
again, it's before everything really takes off, but you get a lot of lore, you get a lot of like genuine like tension and shit like that. Say that's a 10 out of 10. I'd put the third season at like an 8. I just think some of the filler in the middle just kind of always like, you're like, bro, we don't have time for this.
It was just like every time we started learning something cool, they were like, "What if we threw in a Yama arc?"
So yeah, I will
Shut
say
up about Yama,
I
bro.
definitely prefer season 2. I think season 2 for sure was the better season.
Hmm.
I said I think I was the biggest hater of the whole like first few arcs because of the whole Beastkin thing. I was over it really early compared to y'all.
Yeah.
They kept
know?
doing it till the end.
Yeah, it's
You were right to
evolved
be
the whole
over it when you
season.
were.
Yeah, I think it's 7.58. Like it's a strong 7.58. You know, like the highs I think were very high. Like Bomb versus White. You know, like there's a lot of really good
And that
moments.
did happen, didn't it?
There's a lot of really good moments, and season.
I mean, the first time we get Caliban versus White, we got White versus Bam, Bam versus Caliban later on. Now we got a lot of good moments.
Hmm.
I
A
just
lot
think
of bomb scaling, bro.
Yeah, I think for me because like I'm a big fan of the main like group of people, and they are
Mhm.
kind of irrelevant this season. And it really bothers me. You know, I know they have moments. Those moments throughout a whole 240 chapters was not enough for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, I need like an entire like date arc between Endorsi and Bomb.
I'm under the impression that like sometimes like Arthur's like caught up more than they can chew sometimes when they're like, oh, let's do this big.
I
Like
think
we
that's
have
exactly what happened.
factions, we have this, and you're like, hey man. Sometimes you just it's hard to do.
Yes,
Mhm.
in the very like little like final note of the season, like I said, you just the whole like, hey, you know, I heard some complaints or whatever. Honestly, I don't know what they were, but I'm curious enough to know if it was similar to our complaints of the season. Like things
Yeah.
scaled drastically fast. All the characters kind of felt like useless now. And Dorsey becomes literally a bong bong merchant. That's all she does. Even Kuhn tells her pretty much in this arc. Like, bro, I don't want to walk. Use your bong bong. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's because she's a good character. Like overall, she's whenever she's not using it, you're like, damn it, Dorsey's like, I fuck with her so heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's kind of like tragic. Yeah, I think they said when we were going through floor, even when the Hell Train was like, oh, maybe we'll skip like a couple as we go before this stops. You still got like whole individual stories in those moments.
Yeah.
Season 3 was like once you got to the nest, from there it's like okay, we got these people doing this, we got these people doing this, we got these people doing this, and we're gonna give you parts of it throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I miss when you just kind of like got a complete little moment for everybody.
Yeah. It is for me. It ramped up a bit too fast. It really did. Or it became mostly about rankers and bomb. I'm like,
And bro, like, and then I know where like Hockney and Kaiser are just gone.
yeah. We can sense
Same with
the
Shibisu
nest.
and Hots. Yeah,
Since the
they just we
game
don't
with
even
the
know what
crab.
happens.
Yeah, the cat tower. It's the cat tower.
The
Yeah.
cat tower, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
Maybe
we
they
know
fucking
survived, but
died.
They just no, I don't think they died. It's just like they're like, hey, we're gonna. Because even when like Boro and them, you kind of like they're like, hey, maybe we'll see you guys later. like they get a goodbye. Kaiser, Agni, they're like, hey man, we're gonna go do this other thing, and they don't even mention him.
Yeah. But fucking Holland gets way too much screen time.
So much.
Like holy shit, Belrier gets so much screen time. Enkidu gets so much screen time. And it's like, dude, like I just don't like these outlines. They're just not like these characters aren't that interesting. They're not. Someone who was interesting, and she's on screen very little. Hugo, I like Hugo a lot. But she's in a maybe
I
a
thought Hugo was
total of
cool.
yeah, but in total a chapter's worth of pages she's in.
Bro,
You
even Tiara, who we end up kind of growing to, I grew up to like her.
Yeah,
Fucking killed. I'm like, dog, really?
I buy Enkidu because he has the fucking blessing. That's it.
And it never comes up again. Like you tell me, Loki, he can't. Like if you wanted to make him important, give that moment with him and Bomb more of a fight where like he might be able to use that ability again.
Yeah, but
But to
instead,
never use it again
Does
just felt
get
like
smoked though.
yeah, Enkidu just
he does get
Enkidu just dies. They don't even confirm that he dies. We just assume that he's dead now because of what Gusong did to him. I think it was
That was
no,
V.
what V did to him.
V. Sorry.
Yeah, I assumed he was dead because V is one of the founders,
Yeah.
and there's the only people that can kill him.
Yeah, he had the he's held by that rule. Where I think only like the irregulars could kill him.
Yeah.
So, and there we go.
Yeah,
But
that's it. Enough complaints for now.
Yeah,
Let's
that
get into the story real quick. Or anything more you want to raise up? Things you didn't like.
no. We were just talking
I'm
about
sure I'll
like,
have
again,
more complaints, but they're in the screenshot, so it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, you just asked us about like how we feel about the season overall. Like I said, I give it an 8. It has its problems. As much as like I'm a big believer that it's hard to do big war mangas, just because it's like, dude, there really is a lot going on, and you'll never be able to
It's
give
just, yeah.
all the characters enough time to really shine or feel important.
A lot of times I felt like there was too much for me to wrap my head around, but overall, I think it was done well.
quick tangent about war arcs. Apparently, so have y'all heard of Kingdom?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so,
You remember Josh,
Joshu.
who we used to play Apex with?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
Josh.
yeah.
Yeah, he tweets about it like once a week.
Yeah.
He's really into that manga. They're in
Yeah.
a really big war arc.
Yeah, apparently, so like Kingdom, I've read or watched a little bit of it forever ago. I'm not sure where. Anyways, apparently, like their war arcs, whatever, are done extremely well. They're not for like extremely really good war arcs.
Mhm.
It's like one of those like extremely big mangas, but not here in the States type of things.
Yeah.
Or maybe in the
Yeah,
future
there's-
we'll get to it. Maybe.
The streets are
Listen.
talking and saying that they're like the best war arc in manga.
Yeah. Like
And like I
they-
said, like
people say like with their chest, like wholeheartedly believe it.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it is. Like I said, I think there are obviously there's exceptions to the rules. There might be some people that are really good at them, but I'm gonna go with like 90% of like mangas
It's
that
rough.
do war arcs. It's hard.
It's
It's,
tough.
it's a lot of POVs to follow. A lot of POVs, and some of them to fall flat.
I think it's the timing of like when you like focus on certain parts of the war. It's just I don't know. There's just something about it that's really hard to like enjoy sometimes.
Yeah.
I think this
But-
one specifically. Go ahead.
No, I was trying to move on to the like because then you said like, do we have more complaints or? But if you got something,
I think
Get
this
off
one
your chest.
specifically fell into the trope of I've given you too much of this cool thing, so let's take a breather from it. Let me give you something fucking hot ass mid, so you can cool off and think about it. Like every time we started getting far enough into a storyline for it to be like super sick, he moved on to something else. He gave me more Yama and Doom for 30 chapters, you know? Even on these last couple pages, it'd be like, we were getting info about V. We're about to find out something cool about Jihad. You know, we're finding out like that Bomb's father exists within inside him. And then it was like, oh, what's going on with Yama? I
Okay.
don't give a fuck what's going on with Yama right now, bro.
Kokoyama,
oh,
I will say his story. It didn't go anywhere because, like, say, he woke up from the right spot, got powered up for sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, Doom died. Doom dies. Then he transforms, but nothing. Like, he transforms, and that's about it, though. You just see him transform and show off some power.
He just mogged a little bit.
That's it. Unfortunately, like, we don't see him like unleash the ancient power. We don't see him because I think how he transformed into this isn't like a proper transformation. I feel like an improper transformation. Like kind of like I guess like an imperfect one version. It felt like, I guess.
Yeah, to me, it looked like when Naruto didn't have control of the Nine-Tailed Fox and he let it
Yeah,
overpower him.
it's like that. So I'm like, I wish if you can show us at that point, explain it at that point if if we're gonna see it already.
Yeah.
I will say those chapters I actually more or less enjoyed. I hate that Doan is possibly dead, or I'm
Dude,
pretty sure she is. But like she gets snuck, and you're like, out of all the
oh,
people, and also like, Cha always moves different when he's like it involves her. But I'm like, bro, you could have been with her if you were just taking it serious from like the moment you step on the battlefield. There are too many times where Cha like is being held off by like a random person, and then when he's like, "Oh, I gotta go do something," instantly clears the
He
fucking
just holds
field.
him. Yeah.
yeah, that is. I was with Dolan, dude. Like that shit pissed me off because like she is a experienced like
Yes, that's it.
person of war, and she just runs
Mhm.
off and gets like zapped because she's running in the open. That pissed me off. Like, bro, you are smarter than this. What do you mean you just fly across the battlefield where like nothing's
I mean,
happening?
you've been
Yeah,
playing
they
Apex for 5 years, and sometimes you get crated in the open. It happens, bro. Like, let her
I know, but
rotate.
she definitely hers. Like, it's almost like we don't have any more story left for Doan, so let's just kill her like off rip and
That's lucky what
focus
it
on
felt like. Yeah.
Chaw's heartbreak and how he deals with it.
Yeah, bro. It's
But I'm
just
like,
like
that sucks. I understand. Like for me, like Doom on death makes more sense because one again, Yama has to like have that like,
yeah.
holy shit, my brother's gone,
We assumed
and like
Doom
let me
would
be the
die forever
king.
ago.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, he would, but also he was you could tell like from all of them, Doom was the weakest. Like
Mhm.
it just made sense for Doom to die, and it being sudden again. It's just to Yama's character, but Doan dying, it's just more. Yeah, it just didn't feel right. Like she's definitely strong, smart. She's an experienced person of war. So yeah, it just seems like
So,
they got slimed.
yeah, it's like,
Um,
her death feels super unnatural.
Yeah.
I will say though, I like that the people from the garbage dump gave Yama his props of like actually being strong because they're like, holy shit, like they're
Real,
yeah, like all that hype that Yama used to get is like finally showing,
real
like in
quick,
the
Yeah.
power.
throughout the season, do Doom and Doan like form like a friendship?
I don't know. That's maybe off screen, but like they are technically together since from when the nest
The
happened.
cat tower?
Well, the cats are from there. They've been together the entire time.
But she was with Karaka at that point, so I think it was post cat. I think it wasn't long
No,
enough
but
for him to care
no,
as much.
Caracas was with Doan and Doom and Yama, but for some reason Caracas just I don't know where he left, but he left.
When he thought she was dying, he didn't say anything about him caring personally. He said, "We're too deep into this battle to lose a ranker of her quality. We need to keep her alive."
Yeah, but his reaction felt like it was a personal thing.
To me, I thought that he
Yeah.
just was worried they would lose without her.
Or yeah, we're just like, hey man, we lost somebody on our side. Like Doom
He
has,
he does seem more empathetic than his brothers as well.
yeah, since he was a kid, he kind of seemed more like the just good-hearted brother, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Any
That's
small
why I
any
think
finish sorry.
let's say no. That's why I said I think him dying makes sense in this moment for Yama to like fully get his shit together. You know,
Is Paul
um,
dead?
Paul's
No,
somewhere else, bro.
he's
They
like
just were like,
more resting or something.
yeah, pretty much Yama's like, here, look, man, we can't watch over you. We just can't do it. Doom can at least overall move on his own. But dude, okay, do you think the astronaut they're gonna get? You think we're gonna get a face reveal next season?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
imagine so. Yeah.
I imagine it's going to be somebody we recognize too, because otherwise, like, what's the point?
I mean, he's from the garbage dump, so
Well, okay, let's talk about the garbage though. I feel like that's one of the most important parts of this whole
before
situation.
that though, is there any more like small plot lines that we don't really care as much about that got resolved or
Um,
anything here?
I like the
Owen,
Nothing
Yama,
I can
like I
think
said,
of.
Drama.
um, I like that stuff with them, except for obviously the deaths. But
Robodon.
side things,
Dumas is cool. He stays cool.
Dumas is yeah,
I like the
Dumas is one of the
Robodon Dumas respect thing.
Yeah, that was cool. They finally meet for the first time. Like
It does
basically the
kind of
number
scale
twos.
Robodon.
It does. It does restore Robodon.
because you don't get a lot of time where like Roboto when he tries to fight, you're like he seems underwhelming. But if him and Dumas are like, yo, I see you, they're like, all right.
Is Dumas gonna get his arms back at some point? Yeah, can we grow those? How's that work?
I don't know.
I would assume he's gonna regrow them, but who knows?
But
Because you know
okay.
how Karaka when he loses his whole body, he still has to wait a while to get it back.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like that. Like it's just enough time has not gone by.
Hmm.
'Cause I
Yeah.
think this all happens within like a day or like a few days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get into the fucking the meat and bones of the last few chapters stuff. James, you want to start us off with
All
anything
right.
particular?
Nah, we just go through the screenshots like normally. You know?
Yeah, we still have no Blossom face reveal.
No
Yeah, I
favorite,
was gonna
but
ask about that.
she definitely scales high as fuck because they talk about her flames like something different.
Yeah, they're like Amaterasu's.
Yeah. So the thing is like, yes, she has strong flames, but how strong is he overall? You know what I mean? Like Enkidu isn't that strong, but he has the blessing. You know what I mean? It's like, is it one of those situations
No,
where
no,
it's
no.
like she has a strong skill, or she is just that strong?
Blossom being a family head, she's strong. She's gotta be strong.
She's not a family head.
No, she is.
She is.
She's I mean, I guess. I mean, she's Kusong's wife.
No, but
You know, she was
I
a
think,
family head as well as being Gustong's wife.
yeah, she's one of the originals. Like
Yeah,
that's
she's
why I
one of
think the daughter is
one
so
of the
strong because
10.
it's two family heads.
Mhm.
Daughter.
But we don't know what family it was.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? It's the Pobodo and the Blossom family.
Oh,
Also,
Blossom is her last
Her
name.
last name?
No, no, I don't know her last name. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
that's
saying.
what
But
I'm
it's
asking.
like, oh, we don't know
Yeah.
the family name.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought you're talking about like the princess, which is I think is it
On.
On.
Anjad?
Yeah.
But yeah, Blossom is dead because they even said like she was even moving different to the point where like she was running like an administrator, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
But she had problems.
well,
She was a crash out. That's why her daughter lost her shit too.
Mm-hmm.
That's just hereditary.
well, she fully lost. Well, there's a moment later on. Okay, so from we know about Blossom is her fire is strong as hell.
Yeah.
She killed everybody that was originally in that garbage dump. Like she
Yeah.
incinerated all of them. She gave Gustang a spark. Hopefully, like he'll use it to like save their daughter.
I mean,
Because then he
save
says that
somebody and just
no. Well, he assumed it was the daughter because then when he didn't use it, then she's like, "Yeah, I'm not talking to you ever again."
Yeah.
Yep.
So with Tromaray's death, and then the fact that like Blossom is probably just mentally broken, that's like two family heads that are just not involved ever like at all anymore.
Blossom's also dead.
What do you say that?
I'm pretty sure they mentioned that a while ago, like for like chapters ago, where she
Yeah, I think it's when they first brought her up.
when they first brought her up.
You don't think we would have really been like aware that a family head has already died in the past?
Because I don't think she's a family head. I don't think she's a family head. That's why. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when she first gets brought up, it's Gustong's dead wife. Awesome.
We're done reading. I can actually just Google shit. Now.
Yeah, actually, Google it. Double check.
Yeah, so I will say Blossom. If she isn't dead, hopefully we see her because like there is the Yuan family whose fire is supposed to be legendary.
I don't
this
know
one
how
seems
we're
way
getting
more-
spoiled for shit, but we are. I have fully finished the manhwa, but it says yes, Eurasia Blossom is one of the 10 great family heads in Tower of God, leading the Eurasia family. She is a high ranker ranked 13, and a regular and a master wave controller known for her extreme laziness and love of sleeping.
That's a different person.
Well, I think I know which family it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. This makes me want to go.
And that's for sure his wife.
Yes. Why you don't think Gustang can pull?
Okay, I want to make sure it's confirmed that that's who it is. Because why are we calling her Blossom? That's her last name.
Well, Blossom is her first name.
No, is the first.
Oh, so you said Eurasia family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
you guys
Asian,
gotta
so they say the
remember
names
that,
backwards.
I'll send you guys the link after this stream. But there is SIU used to do blog posts on top.
Oh, so there's information that like we don't have.
Apparently, what I found out when I was watching YouTube videos is that Tromaray was the last family head. Like apparently everybody knew the names of the family heads except for Tromaray's until he was revealed in the manhwa. But apparently
Really?
everybody else's last names everybody already knew them because apparently of these blog posts.
And we just
So-
read the story raw because all the blog posts would have already been out, so we wouldn't have known what order to read them in.
Yeah. No, but like I said, I could send it to you guys. We could either read them as a group and like talk about it later, or you just whenever you for your
I
own
was gonna say, I wouldn't mind just reading them like
just for
to
yourself.
know about
Yeah.
a story I'm interested in.
Yeah, so I'll send you those links later. Um, I will say something that's also cool to finally get mentioned is it Ryun Bayak?
Oh, the number one of Hakusan.
Yeah, the one guy that could tell Yurik what to do.
Okay.
Well, not the well, yeah, the
Oh,
only
that
guy.
makes sense, bro. I kept thinking it was a princess.
No.
Yeah, no,
Um,
the the president of
bro,
this.
the way like two family heads were actually shivering in their boots when Yurik showed up was so sick.
Bro, the amount of glaze and
And the way
Oscar he
V
got.
pulled up, yeah, he lived up to it.
Okay.
Let's talk
Valhalla.
about this. Okay, let's get Valhalla. One, always a dope name to use it for somebody.
Incredibly dope.
Cool design.
Design is crazy. I fuck with it heavy.
Pull up the first screenshot. I sent it in. The initial screenshot of her getting shown.
Is there any chance that it's somehow related to Imizu?
Non-zero.
Right?
What do you mean?
It's- Look, I'm just saying, bro. We spent all this time talking about Tremor is hella lonely. Are we sure about that?
He is, bro. He even said
He
that,
made-
shit, bro. Okay.
He made her like this? You think this
he
is
made
just
her
You think this is Amisu? You said
a part of her.
why?
Well, because his whole thing is that he takes people's souls or bodies and mixes them with like his animals. And you say that like Gustang was talking about the arena when he said, "Oh, is that Imizu over there or something like that?" But when he's in the arena, that never gets come up again. I think he's talking about when he looks into the eye of Valhalla.
Okay, so
bar, by the way? That statement, look into the eye of Valhalla, sounds sick as fuck.
when I was reading that, it was very confusing paneling. Overall, it was very confusing what was going on. I thought that
Yeah.
Valhalla had like an ability. Say if you look at the eye, you like see things. Was my assumption. What I got from it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
It's like, you
But
see visions or whatever, like mind control, basically. You know.
I think if you read it as he's looking at the arena, thinks of Imizu, and then also later on, like, oh, when I look into the eye, it changes me. Then you could kind of interpret it that way. But because the arena thing doesn't make any sense now, I think it was supposed to be like uh, a part of that situation.
because they can
Maybe.
sense each other's like power signatures, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
but this would be all Tom Brady's power signature. Pretty much.
Unless he like actually did drop her essence in it.
Yeah.
Which we know that he's been doing since she was alive.
It seems like
So
it would have
it's-
been more prevalent if I think it's possible. I think again, I think that like how you guys view it, we could be right. I feel like it would have been more of a big deal if it was her in there.
Uh,
I felt that way about a lot of shit so far in this. Like, they glazed over the fact that Jihad left a fucking version of himself in the what were we calling it? The garbage dump?
Garbage dump.
bro, which I low key think is the red light district as well.
I was
Yeah,
I see I
100%,
was gonna
100%.
wait till we got there, but I
100%,
really
yeah.
do think
Okay,
that.
we'll get into those
We'll
theories
look
because
at
that's
that.
gonna be a fun. Like we'll get into those because the theories are fun. But
Yeah, I just thought that he made her hella thick and that he was using her to cure his loneliness.
But they said like they even said like he never brings them out that often. But I will say I really, if they ever confirm it is Imizu in there, not shocked. But if it's like that she's not, then my
Disgusted.
So I'll give it 50-50 at this point. But it doesn't really matter all that much.
This I think I wonder if this will matter later on. This part where it can change like perceptions and all this extra shit. Possibly.
Like I said, bro, there's like the stories that we know about the family heads, other than like the actual like memory fragments. The stuff that the tower knows, you kind of just have to question like when
What's
they like say
accurate?
like, oh yeah, how accurate it is, because Gusang could have just wrote it way differently.
I think that's a super cool idea, but I'm also not a fan of the whole like you've read 600 chapters of this and none of it was true thing. Like I like the unreliable narrator this late into it is kind of silly to me.
Yeah. I do think
But
like,
it's an interesting concept still.
I think the unreliability though only comes into play when it involves the family heads. At least,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. If it doesn't
the
involve their
fact that they even-
mistakes, then they're pretty much just chilling.
I think the crazy part is when he calls it like the second ancient like era of history.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's like the one
How
that
many
the
times did
ancient
they really
history
do
that
that
we
shit?
know is probably not even like the actual ancient. Like it goes back even farther than they even imagine.
Yeah, I imagine like the first one was like prior to even them being involved. Is my assumption.
Yeah, the first one probably involves all the things that they put into the garbage dump, like the sentinels and the witches and shit like that.
The ancient
Like,
fucking the ancient powers.
Machinoids.
Yeah, all those.
Mm.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to see what that looks like because like you have all these different like original tower things in there, and they've been fighting for survival ever since, and like it shows because like that girl that killed Dolan, they moving different, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why
they're
it's like
strong.
I wish like because obviously like the boss or the captain, whatever you want to call him, like him pulling out so fast. I'm like, I get it's obviously it's Yurik, so it's different. I was like, y'all are so confident. Why are we backing up so fast? You know?
Yeah, it's just because it's Yurik though.
Yeah.
Even he's like, look, we know he's the number one in the tower.
Yeah.
I was gonna say red light district. I don't know.
These are
But
my
looking at the
posters.
panel that you have on screen though, I love when they do their little moments of like, that's his girl for real, bro.
And Dorsey writes checks
Yeah.
that Bomb has the cash constantly.
Constantly. I'm with it though, bro. I'm so
Oh.
with it.
It's exactly what girlfriends do, bro.
Yeah. Can you fight? Yeah, I can fight. How you gonna fight today?
But even
I'm
like
not lying.
later on, like somebody mentions like, oh, like don't you go get your boyfriend? And like there's a little like subtext. He's like, yes, he is my
Yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah, I got that up here. I thought that was fun.
But also when Bellary tries to pretend to be Bomb, she catches that shit like right away. She's
Like,
like, this
you're
ain't
acting
fucking,
kind of weird, bro.
ain't no way you're my man's, bro.
He was obviously just born different.
Yeah, I was like, come on, bro. I was like, we don't gotta be adding all this. When he uses the bow and arrow, though, I find it cool because like, oh yeah, Bomb is a wave controller at the end of the day. Like, that was his original role, is just to be a wave
Yeah.
controller.
He moves like a fisherman though.
Yeah, I feel like the roles are just so irrelevant now too, pretty much.
Except Yurik was like, damn, I could have stopped that shit if I
Because
was
the library. I'm like,
light
I'm
bearer.
like, Lord Mercury, why does that matter right now? Like, what an irrelevant thing to say.
I mean, he doesn't have a lighthouse. A lighthouse could have been.
Yeah.
Imagine Yurik's power
Right.
in a lighthouse. That'd be fucking scary.
I mean, there's probably a part of Yurik who just wants to like learn different shit. To be honest,
He's bored.
Like,
He's
That's what happens when you're a beast. That's why I learned how to speak German.
oh, bro, I'm surprised he got out from this panel here.
Bro,
yeah.
I thought it was over for him.
I wish
I
it
thought
was.
it was-
I wish it was over here, bro. I wish it was over here. That would have made me so much happier if he just got absorbed by Bomb and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? Like if you gave me the Enkidu, like if he was introduced in the flashbacks, and then just again when he's fighting Baum and he's like, when Baum's like, hey man, this is also your fault. That would have been perfect. That would have been
Yeah.
enough for me to be like, oh, Enkidu, okay, like
We just
I don't
had
know.
30 straight chapters of him last week. So like
Yeah,
I think they paced him poorly.
yeah, there are some people that got not okay. What made them feel long is because they would get say like the chapters are like what like 70 pages, right? They would get 10, but you're like, in every chapter, they get 10 pages, and you're like, that's too many pages.
Yeah.
You know,
And
let me
it's
forget 'em.
them doing fuck all every single time too. It's like, dude, we don't care.
Give me the chess piece. No, you give me the chess piece.
Yeah, that's it for the
No,
last 20 chapters, dude. Like, come on.
Trust me. Give it to me. No, it's like, all right, bro.
And at some point, like, I was like at what point was it? The whole time was it Enkidu talking or was it Bellavir? Do we know for sure who was talking most of the time?
Most of the time, Belleria.
You can tell by the speech pattern. Enkidu speaks more like
Like formal?
Enkidu speaks like he's like he's like more formal, like more loyal. And Bellerir speaks like a mad little kid.
Like a rebellious teenager. Like, come on, Dad. You said I could do this, and he's like, you lost.
Yeah.
Don't you see the gap here? And he's like, man, fuck that.
All right. So this review real fast. Let's get into this with the V review. So, well, now with this context, pretty much, like Hwaryun and then all the Fog calling Bomb their god makes way more sense because there's a lot of
It was never
Slayers.
about Bomb growing into. It was
Yeah.
never about Bomb growing into it.
Yeah, it's not because it's not Slayers. Well, only Bomb was the god, and now we know why. It's because he's just a vessel for V. And like I said, I
Such
hope
as Faryun.
hopefully it gets hopefully it
Such
gets,
as-
hold on before we confirm that. Hopefully this whole plot line gets done well because the whole I'm a vessel for this guy in the past. Dog shit plot line more often than not.
Lame ass review.
And so I'm hoping that whole vessel thing isn't lame as fuck. More than not, it's just super like in My Hero, like the whole vessel thing for a while was kind of lame. Like the break out of it, it's just how it gets done. I'm not a huge fan of the plot line when they do it. Not for me.
Yeah, I think that's probably why this dude is taking so much longer to come back because it's like fuck, you know?
It's like
I
oh,
really think he
hope-
doesn't know.
like, V is just in bomb now, like
We've been there the whole time.
the whole time. I'm like,
Whole
bro,
time.
I'm like, that's lame, dude. Like Vic,
See,
if he's gonna come back, have him come back separately, not in bomb where it's a fight for control. If we could,
You know-
it lessens the story up to this point.
well, I mean,
They
at
need
least
to-
like it's very clear that he hasn't used any of his power. Like Bomb hasn't used any of his power.
Yeah,
I will say this is probably the best time for them to bring back the ladle, where like something like how you could collect souls with it.
Mhm.
They gotta like take V out of Bam and then put him in a different body, bro.
yeah, be cool. I still want like a whole season of bomb dealing with this, or however long it is.
There's a couple cool things about it though. Like a long time ago when we were reading, they talked about how Arlene's child died and like was created by a monster and came back, you know?
Mhm.
And like this shows like kind of how it was done. The monster was V the whole time. I think the blue administrator, or not administrator, the blue fuck it, I'm calling it an administrator. I think it's an administrator. I think it's an administrator from outside of the tower. It's been my theory. I'm sticking to it. I think that thing made a deal with V and trapped part of V's soul in the body as a vessel, gave it consciousness, and that's why Bond is an endless black hole of Shinzu and damage. And I think that Bomb is actually strong enough to maintain control over V. That's why Bomb is still conscious currently. But my biggest issues with it are that it is a lame ass reveal. If we have to spend a ridiculous amount of time watching them fucking fight for control over our main character's body, that's stupid. And if Huayun was never actually loyal to Bomb, but just his punk ass dad, that's also stupid.
It seems
Those are
like
my
that's
gripes.
the whole thing, bro.
I'm hoping that like it started out that way, but she grew to love him, and that she will still be there for him when the time comes. Those are my hopes.
How do y'all feel about V? So far, like, how we've seen V in present time compared to how he's kind of like spoken about in the past. How y'all feel about V so far? Because like V was like he was like the good guy version of how like like there was Jihad and there's a V, but V kind of is have essentially he's like I'm the god. So he's if anything that's worse than Jihad. Jihad is a king in his eyes. V thinks he's a god.
I have thoughts on this, but Frankie, I would
Sure.
like you to go first.
No, if you have thoughts, go on. I'm still trying to put like I'll be honest. As much as I've known this for a long time, I try not to think about it because it's like, damn, it's so weird that like V is presented like as this good dude, you know, at face value, but at the same time, he always feels kind of shady.
I think there's a couple things about it that are super interesting. I think the current day presentation of V versus the past representation of him says everything about the issues that we're dealing with the perception of the tower based on the history that we know. So the question is, was V told positively in the perception of the past because that's how they viewed him then, but he was never that way? Or does he come off so evil now because the current administration of the tower is evil and anybody that's fighting against what you know comes off as evil? And also,
know-
the whole God of Revenge thing makes perfect sense when they killed his wife and child.
Well, okay,
And I
so
will say the one thing that like really interests as you're talking is going into Trumari's death. You know, when he loses the authority of being a family head, it's
Mhm.
like all of his emotions, all his memories, all come flooding back. So
He-
the family heads, how
Buddhist.
we've
Like, that's so crazy.
I was gonna say is it made me start thinking like, okay, all the other family heads all obviously have problems because for some reason this power that they've been giving also like changes them personally. V's the only one I assume that we've seen that hasn't been altered by that.
Because
So
he
the
didn't
V
take
that we,
the thing,
yeah,
right?
as far as we know, and he pretty much died like if he did get it, he died like right after. So
He did not get the
it's
blessing.
interesting to
The
be
blessing,
like
the blessing was not
even
given to
the
him orally.
I would say like the V that we see in the memory fragments, even that one seems shady. So it's like, man, maybe there, I don't know. There's something like I'm saying like we've gotten the most sincere version of a family head or regular in V, and I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I can't 100% trust him.
Yeah, I definitely don't trust him.
Like, we see him in the
Which really
flashbacks,
sucks.
and like he's the quote unquote like voice of reason. You know, he's like the middle ground of people. But is that all for show for them also? Or he was acting the whole time as well? Or you
Yeah.
know, or was it only changed post Arlene situation? Like did seeing Arlene just try to kill herself like, over and over again
Yeah,
really just like fuck him up that bad where he became this angry person?
that is true. My hope is that like even when V releases his full power, Bam's ability to like again consume it all and everything. Basically, I just hope he wins the power struggle.
Yeah.
Where V has to literally let go, or like, or even if he didn't let go, like maybe he could be like the Leviathan who will talk to him, but Bam is like fully in control. Like
Yeah.
he could hear him out, but at the end of the day he can't actually make Bomb do anything.
That yeah, like, I'll be saying if that's the case, I can live with that.
Mhm.
I can
That's
live
the
with
only
that, I
that
guess.
that's the way I'm hoping for, because even like removing from bodies that has its own weird like intricacies.
Yeah.
But like if he again just consumes it all and V's old power becomes Bomb's new power, but also now going back to the lore about like how V's the actual god and V's the person everybody's been waiting for. That like it just goes to show that Bam is a whole different person.
Yeah. Also, we refers to Bomb as this body, not as his son.
Yeah, he does not.
Which is not at all, not once. Which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like he didn't even recognize who he was in. He's like, "Where am I?" Like, I don't. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's weird to me that all of those people, because like Bomb looks just like that motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
So okay, another thought. Sorry, separate thought. I wonder if it's not necessarily that he is the boy that Arlene birthed, but he's like actually just a like physical reincarnation of V. And also, are they gonna ever say that V's name is Viola, or is that just an assumption that we get to
Bro,
live with
what-
forever?
even the
They
authors,
always
he's like,
say they call him V. They always say it
It
that way.
pisses me off. I know that shouldn't piss me off, but it pisses me off.
yeah, just
I don't remember
at
what
this
the other thing I was
point,
gonna
the
say
name
is.
reveal is not going to hit as hard because you're like, you made us wait for so long for it to just be like, it's Viola.
Yeah.
Or even if it's not Viola, it's just
I
like,
forgot
yeah,
again.
get the fuck out of here.
There's no other like could be this. It's just we're assuming it's Viola. We're assuming.
Yeah.
It's Vicente.
Yeah, they gave us some sense. Like, oh
Like,
shit.
White knew more than he said, you know, like no, that's just
Yeah.
but it is interesting to say like if say because we know that Jihad when he looked at Bam the first time he's like I've seen those eyes before, like I've killed them before.
Yeah.
Different eyes.
Oh, that's what I was
Different
gonna say.
eyes,
It's
different
weird as
eyes.
fuck to me that nobody except Jihad recognized Bomb. Like all the fuck people that were like raising him, like obviously Huayun and Luslik knew that he was who he was, but like the rest of them didn't recognize the guy who looks just like their god, just different colored eyes. They have the same fucking face. They have the same fucking hair. The reason they had him grow his hair out was so he looked like his punk ass daddy. I don't understand. Like it's just Superman with the glasses. It's Superman with the fucking
It is
glasses.
weird. Is the pink eye thing for us or do they also see pink eyes?
They have
No,
to
hold
also
on,
see
hold
them.
on. You threw me off. Hold on. When I said when I was bringing up the whole Jihad, I've killed them before. I'm not saying I never took that as like, oh, I've killed V before, so now you're here in front of me. I think he literally killed the baby
Oh,
that had Bomb
yeah.
eyes
Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, the baby would have the same eyes.
Yeah.
as Bomb. Yes.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, James's thing though, is the pink eye thing for us as the viewers to differentiate, or is it they also have pink eyes there? Why does no one else notice that?
Oh, because like how Kun is like his is that even bomb for real?
Yeah,
I want to say that how noticeable they are is for us, but I do think they are subtly pink or purple
Mhm.
for the characters. Like, because obviously Bam is saying nothing, but Kun is like, there's something off about him. I don't know if it's like a feeling
I think the
or
Shinzo
you
thing.
kind of see the eyes and be like, that's not him for real.
I think that there's got to be something important to it because Luslik has one bomb eye and one V eye, and also I don't know if it's like just because they're drawn similarly, but the fact that when we first saw Luslik, at least me personally thought there was a chance that he was related to Bomb, and then he is also V's like apprentice,
Yeah.
and he has one of his eyes and one of Bomb's eyes. Like, there's got to be some type of connection that is going to get explored next season. But what's really cool about that is they're never actually going to fucking explore it because they're going to fucking keep dropping little hints on it, and then they're going to show us that they all have these cute matching rings, but they're never going to make him take his helmet off. And it's never going to come up the whole season, and then they're going to actually write him off the last 40 chapters, and we're never going to see him again, even though we learned so much cool shit about him. Can you guys tell I'm still mad about Karaka?
Yeah, a little bit.
No,
Was
no,
Walked even in season 3?
No.
Nope. No, yes, technically yes. Right? Isn't he
So-
when he's like he meets up with his team? He's like, we got to go and change the towers. and
Oh
shit.
right, yeah, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like very
yeah,
first
yeah.
chapter.
Cornball ass
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. You forgot about that.
So
Also,
yeah, I forgot that I was super pissed about that. And
but apparently V also was promised this, 2,000 years ago. Apparently, was promised 2,000 years ago to return.
he's moving like Big Nut right now, bro. I can't lie.
Oh, going back to that then, when he's like doesn't call Bam his son, like he's just like it's a
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, when I think Jihad killed the actual son.
Yeah.
Mom, I think is just a whole different thing completely, like a whole different entity.
I don't know, bro. He's got the soul of a human though. Like
No,
like
I'm
the
not
way he
saying
reacted
not
to hearing
human.
about
I'm just
yeah. But like I don't know. Like it seems really fucked up writing wise to me to make him not at least the spirit of that boy. You know what I mean?
so yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's
so,
like
yeah.
maybe like he was made, but like made in the essence of Arlene and V, perhaps. You know what I mean?
You know,
Because
maybe?
like if I understand his dad being like a
Wait,
vengeful, like
can I say something before I forget? Because there's a chance I really
yeah, go
not
ahead.
gonna remember this. You know how? Okay, so we're never gonna know for sure. I think until if Arlene is alive or whatever's going on with her, because remember in the scene in the hidden floor where was it Yuriha, the blue haired girl?
Huh?
Yeah.
They had this whole thing where like there's a son, there's a daughter, there's
Oh, yeah, that fuck ass ball.
still-
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, right, and like how like the mom could tell this is not my actual kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think that is good. Like that whole thing will make more sense when we finally meet Arlene and she sees Bomb and she's like either gonna be like, "This is my boy" or "It's not my boy."
Yeah.
If he's not, then that would explain why he was trapped in the cave, by the
Hmm.
way. And do you guys remember that like small Rachel reveal where she talked about how she knew Arlene?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's gonna be the one to explain it. That's the only way that makes sense. But I'm really, bro, I hate to like bag on this guy so much because like I really do love this story, but like his capacity as an author is something that I'm not convinced of at this point. And I'm really worried that a lot of the shit that I have held onto deeply is just little throwaway thoughts that he threw in and that they're never going to come up. Because to me, that was a big fucking deal, right? Like the Rachel reveal where she was like, I knew your mom. So, like, if she isn't the one to like explain whether it be to us, the audience, or to Bomb, like the relationship between Bomb and his mother, that's going to piss me off. And the fact that I've waited this long and still got no fucking answers, and this fucking manga has been on a 13-month hiatus with no fucking answers of when it's coming back is irritating the hell out of me.
Bro, he made it sound like when you read that little like goodbye message, it makes it sound like he's gonna start like not too far after the spinoff.
It's making Yorick and right for Yorick right into season 4. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said he's going to start working on them simultaneously. He's got a separate team working on Yorick, by the way. I learned that on Reddit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I've been doing while we were talking.
He did say he was going to explore like different art styles and whatnot in the Yorick backstory.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the Yorick art style. Also, I found the coolest fucking little fan art that I will be sending to you guys right now. But have you noticed that some people spell jihad differently?
Zahad. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how it's spelled in the anime. In the anime dub.
It's like
Or,
in
when you have
like
the subtitles on?
it's like in One Piece in the manga. It's they have it as Zolo. It's a translation thing.
Okay. Because like those letters do make the jihad sound, but like it's just spelled very differently. But that art is sick as fuck.
We got Dorsey. Is this on? I'm guessing.
That's who the fans have assumed it is.
Yuri,
Yeah,
Dorsey, and then
probably Mashini.
Washington. No, not
I know
Washington.
it's the one from
the Floor Death.
yeah, the Floor of Death, bro.
Oh,
Garam.
Garam.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
tough.
yes,
This is
yeah.
tough. This is tough.
Yeah, it's so sick. Bro. It's so
I will
sick.
say I've learned Garam's name only because of how many times you guys forget.
That's so
Because
real.
during that arc, I knew Garam's name only I did. I'm like, oh yeah, Garam. His name's Garam.
That's what I'm saying.
But now I'm like in my head, because it ends with an M. In my head, I think if it starts with the M. You know.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like I
Yeah.
went from like not knowing her name, and I know it now only because of how many times you guys forget. And I'm like,
You know how much I have to fuck with a
No,
character?
this
to
is
remember
hard.
their
This
name?
is hard as hell.
Like I can't remember the name of one of Jihad's princesses, but I remember Jordan.
I was like, who? Yeah.
That's my boy.
No, the princess. I think I can name all of them except for the twins. No, I'll give them the twins. I think
Lil?
Yeah, Jaleo and
Julio, Ram, and Dorsey, Yuri, On. Who else? There's like Anak, Maria,
Rock Senior.
X2.
Maria, Mashini. We just met one. I don't know her name yet. We just met her. The Ari one.
Dory.
Dory. Thank you. Is there any more?
What's the purple-haired girl with all the lighthouses? What's her name?
I don't remember her name. Yeah, if you
I don't
don't know
remember
that
that
one. I
character.
don't remember her name. I don't remember hers. Is she gonna be a port at some point?
The which one? The one I asked you about?
Yeah.
Nah, she seems lazy. I don't think so. They portray her as like, I don't leave this room.
Yeah.
Oh, the video game girl.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about her, bro. Damn, there was a
Okay.
time where Yuri was looking for Bong because he was dead.
Yeah.
She never gave up on him.
She's like, I don't want to
She's
believe it.
real. She's
There's
real as
no way.
fuck.
Maybe Yuri does deserve him. Tommy's a little real on crack, bro.
Well, Yuri and Darcy. Preferably in Darcy.
I don't care.
But
I
not
don't
one.
care.
Either.
Ball up top, somebody needs to shoot.
He plays us, bro. He cracks Lilio, and you're like, nah.
Nah, bro, I'd be so mad. You don't get how mad I'd fucking be about that shit. There'd be an emergency stream. There'd be an emergency stream.
Technically, right now, it's Lopo be a bam right now.
He's dead.
Yo,
They'll
low-key,
put
he
Beard on
could
it,
be the
sit on
family
him.
head. He could be the family head.
Oh,
I'm
also,
guessing
okay.
that's gonna be Robodon.
Yo, Bond was the strongest.
Is it
He was the
automatically
strongest
transferred?
Lophobia.
Like, where does
Holy
that power
shit.
go?
Could you fucking imagine if like it randomly comes up like on a near-death experience that Bomb has the family head blessing now because he was the strongest Lopobia in presence when Lopobia died?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Could you be? Oh my!
Because
that
there's
would
a
be such
scene.
a
Hold
sick
on.
twist.
There's a panel where this motherfucker is glowing green, and the little rupture sheet is like right next to him.
I did peep that. I did in fact peep that.
And I'm like, why? What is, they said he had Tromor's power. He has the Leviathan in him. He's got that dog in him.
I think I
I
had
think I
that.
got
One.
that frog in me.
No, we don't have to keep fast forwarding. We'll stick to this right now. I just
Yeah.
had to bring it up. Because I really do want to talk about Tromor's death a little more. I'm not sure why, but like. we'll
Yeah,
get to that.
Tremor deserves some discussion. Once we get to that point. Okay.
Why
was
won't
cool.
they animate it, bro?
Bro, I will say, like, I can imagine how this would look in animation style. Like, with good animation, it would go insane.
Like this would be a top 4 anime ever.
Bro, if you go back just to season 1's animation, just stick to that.
It sticks to that, bro. It would be heat.
I've said it before. I'll say it again, bro. You could give me fucking Wallace and Gromit animation, and I would love this shit, bro. Just please put it on something.
Yeah, like I said, I'll take anything. But if you can give me season 1 level animation, ooh.
I would legit take the webtoon panels scrolling on their own with a voiceover. Give
That
me
does
fucking
happen.
something.
That does happen.
That does happen. He
There's
meant
just a lot of hype
this
for Boston.
literally, which was kind of funny.
and I
Okay.
and I took that personally.
Yeah, oh, more rupture shit. Okay. This is Gusong to Traumaray. What's some notes? We're back to the garbage dump.
Let's talk about, dude. Let's talk garbage dump because this shit is crazy.
Okay. Garbage dump.
I truly believe it is the same thing as the red light district, which makes Wagnon the prince of the garbage dump. Because again, you guys weren't there. We didn't start at the beginning of season
Did
2
that not
or
click for
like
you,
the end of
James, until
season.
now?
Hold on.
What happened?
Okay. No, it did, but not in the way that I am now. Okay. So at first, when they were explaining how they call all of their rulers Jihad, and that there were
Mhm.
multiple families that were constantly warring, I assumed Wagnon was one of those heads, Karaka was one of those heads, and the captain was one of those heads. I've changed my stance. Wagnon is clearly younger than
Okay.
Karaka and the other one, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so
there's
what if?
there's a chance that Wagnon is older than Karaka,
Right, that is true.
but
But they
it's
both
like,
look visibly younger than the captain, right?
Yes.
yeah, the captain's definitely older.
So, what if when Jihad separated himself and put that version of himself, like, because I assume it was like the memory thing, right? He was like, these are the traits of myself I do not like, that I do not need currently. Put them all in this fucking hole, but it manifested into an actual physical being
Yeah.
who was still, Jihad. That Jihad procreated and made Lil Wagi and Lil Raka.
Potentially,
That's
yeah.
why Waka Raga Wagi is the
Waka Flocka
prince
Flame.
of the red light district.
Mhm.
And like that's where the rings came from. It had nothing to do with our current day Jihad.
Big question then. Big question is, how did they get out?
How the fuck am I supposed to know that, man? I'm just a guy.
Like I
Wagnon?
said, let me just
How
give
did
you this
Wagnon
little
get out?
random thing you could go check out on the Webtoon app if you really are inclined. When the first appearance of Wagnon in the comic,
Oh,
he's literally laying on top of trash.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what chapter it is?
No, you could definitely Google it though, or Reddit will tell you. But it
Yeah.
is interesting that like that's his introduction is like on a pile of trash. He's the prince of the red light district, which I assume is the
It's 1%.
garbage
There's no doubt in my
Yeah,
mind. It's like the same place.
This Google shit is so annoying. I put what chapter does Wagnon, and the first thing that popped up is die.
We know he doesn't.
I'm so
die.
glad I didn't look. I know. I'm so glad I didn't look this shit up while I was reading. I would have crashed the fuck out.
Yeah, bro. Everyone wants to know if that character dies. Everyone wants to know that shit in advance.
But also because he did show up in season 3, so everybody's like, "Is he dead?" um, but yeah, man, Jihad, fuck SIU for doing the Trumray telling the Gusong, "Hey, I gotta tell you something about Jihad," and
Oh,
then a blank fucking speech bubble.
yeah, bro.
You
That's
kidding
ass.
me?
Bro, did I text the group chat that, or did I just text any of that? I was
Texted me. He
pissed.
texted me. You're mad as fuck.
I was pissed off.
Yeah, but that shit was lame. I'm like, dude, come on. Just fucking give us the information that we want.
You can't give me a crumb, you fucking bitch. Ooh.
And the finale, just give us everything, bro.
Bro, Danny, ever since that fucking video I showed you with the crumb, I just hear, "Can I please have a crumble pussy?" When people bring up the word crumb.
Crumble pussy.
Yeah, that shit makes me laugh every time now.
Yeah.
But fuck the red light district, bro. I need to see those people moving. Like now, I am definitely more invested in the captain's fleet of people because if they're all from the red light district or the garbage dump,
Most of them, yeah.
yeah, man, I gotta see them. They got they got the machine droids out there, the sorcerers, a couple other things, just ancient beings.
What does like this third party like being heavily involved now in the story? Like again, like the whole like we have a lot of people, a lot of things going on, a lot of time to be split up between stuff. But like, I'm not, a little concerned about that.
I can't tell how the allegiances are going to line up anymore. Everything seems so shaken up, and I'm very interested in that.
Yeah,
it's a shame I don't have any more to fucking read. Oh, I just got so pissed off again.
Yeah, I think the thing with like sometimes the like betrayal and the constant like chess games being played is some of the appeal the Tower got. But when it's like, man, people are flipping sides consistently, and I'm like, I can't even lock into like who to root for anymore. It's kind of like annoying.
Yeah.
Like the armies should have just had like, I don't know. I have no idea
Like
why, but just it's a lot.
like the fucking like the garbage, the red light people. Like, are they the good guys for to us because they want to take down the family heads? But they feel like bad guys. What's up, James?
No, and they even the snake dude came to save Dorsey and
Yeah.
Boone. He's like, yo, come on, because we're about to fuck this place up.
Yeah.
He said, "Y'all gotta go outside. We're about to air this bitch out."
Yeah. Like, right now. Like right
He's-
now. You gotta go.
He's the school shooter being like, yo, don't come tomorrow.
Swear. I'm so glad I started reading shit because I don't remember this, but like I remember it after I read it. Aryun said that Wagnon was Jihad and the 10 Great Family's biggest mistake.
Yeah. The
So,
garbage
like,
dump.
referring
It's
to
got-
all the people in the garbage dump. Yeah.
Yeah, telling you, bro. Telling you. You know how long I had to hold that off, bro? Like I've been known about the red light district and the garbage dump and like Wagnon's whole situation, but
Oh, and the blog post says Wagnon is super old.
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
he's really old. Yeah. As I think Rocka is the youngest of all of them. Because he's the only one that gets mentioned. Like, oh, you're a young Slayer. Like nobody calls Wagnon young.
Well, it's walk down this like being like kind of weak. Yeah, you assume he's younger.
No. Also, remember, there's a in the anime, or I think the panels, Wagnon talks about like all the people that had moved on without him, and that it's like he expands like to a lot of people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a lot of people. We're gonna say it looks like you have information to read out loud.
Apparently Wagnon's birthday is July 17th, which seems insignificant at first glance, but a bunch of interesting historical things happen on July 17th.
Okay.
Most notable being that July 17th, 1945, 3 Allied leaders met to decide the fate of a defeated Germany. And those 3 Allied leaders are supposed to be represented by Wagnon, Karaka, and the captain. I think that's a little deep for the way this motherfucker's writing, but that's a really cool theory.
So everyone is on the whole like they're all related in some way.
Yeah,
Train
that's what it's
They're
looking like.
cousins, if anything, cousins at least.
something.
But we're gonna say, you know how we're talking about we're definitely doing the top 30 stream, and then we were gonna switch to like other stuff, like different, probably One Piece or something else.
Yeah.
But like, I think we gotta lock in on the lore for a little while. Like keep writing out Tower God until we're like really kind of done.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause
but
there's a
I could
bunch-
keep yapping about this shit, to be honest.
Like I think we could do like live reactions to like other people's YouTube videos where they bring up lore, so we're all like
Ooh.
have similar like knowledge.
We also have the stream, but no homework.
Yeah, no homework. We literally, when we do it live, we're watching the video all together for the first time. We have it playing. If one of us wants to like hit pause to be like, oh, let me talk about what they're talking about right now, like,
Yeah.
or they said something that like triggers an idea.
We could do that as well.
That's what.
I'm with that, actually.
And also,
I
to
don't
be
want the
honest,
flame to die out.
because I know we were talking about how we don't want to do Yurik yet.
Yeah.
But I want to catch up to it, and so we could all practice doing like when one chapter comes out, we do the live reaction for the one chapter. But we could discuss that later because I kind of want to try that. If you don't, then I kind of get it. But
I'm open to whatever. I just don't want Yurik to like. One, I don't want it to taint the way I view Yurik, because if the writing is bad and it spoils Yurik's character for me, that's gonna piss me off because he's like one of the coolest written characters I've ever seen.
I mean,
And 2,
from what I've read so far, because remember I read like the first 10 chapters, I'm like, this is cool. I thought it was cool.
okay.
and
So-
this is also this is Yurik getting up to the guy we know now. So I mean, he's gonna be different
that's true.
probably, but he's gonna end up where he is now.
Yeah, he's way younger back then.
That's
This is
true.
him
That's
entering
true.
the tower.
Is he a little
but-
guy when he enters, or is he still built
Teenager.
like that?
He looks like bigger than Bomb, but like smaller than what he is now. Definitely.
Okay. I didn't know if he was just born that big. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
He just came in
because
jacked.
that motherfucker's a tank, bro. He is a tank.
Dude, did he was he always that buff? Like I don't remember
No,
him being
no,
that
no,
buff
no.
in
This
like
season 2
in
and
the Flower of Death.
Before Death, he had a jacket on. He looked slim. He looked like maybe toned, but he was not this fucking jacked. No,
They got that motherfucker on trend, bro. He's moving different.
bro's
Working
working
like
out.
Batista out there, bro. Low key.
All right, keep it going though. This kind of shows like Shaman Ray and Guslang were really good friends. Very,
Dude,
very
they
good
really
friends.
were.
They really were good friends.
No, even
Bro, why
later
are
on,
his eyes so
there's a
fucking pretty?
flashback the flashback when he's like, "Hey, I think you and me are gonna be good friends." He's
Like
like, "Why?
the stats say
You
we
hate
are.
people.
I like
You but you love
books.
animals."
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "I don't want to talk to you, dog. Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah.
But
They
oh
sit
man,
around criticizing us for not aiming higher or not being more perfect. Jihad and I both refuse to lower ourselves to their level and listen to their demands. Instead, we decide to climb so high that we can't even hear them anymore.
they stop climbing. The irony of that sentence is crazy.
Isn't it?
But it's crazy that like all we really hear about the relationship is just how Trumare sees it. But I'm so curious to how like Jihad treated Trumare
How you
for
use
them to
them?
think
Mm.
like why does he view him like that? Is it just because like Trumare was like he was the little kid of the group? It feels like he generally
That's what
everybody
it
was
felt
like yo
like.
he couldn't deal with it. Like his death is like surprisingly to me it was surprisingly sad
Mm.
because when you see that
Same.
they get their like everything back and he's like he smiled he like raged he got sad like and his last words were like I'm lonely and then kills himself.
Yeah.
You're like damn bro.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I wonder because like whenever we see Jihad speak in general, it's all in flashbacks. So I wonder how
Yep.
Jihad views the family heads now. If it's still as equals, or is like I'm higher than you guys as well. You
He's
know?
probably gonna see them higher himself as higher than them. But also,
But what if that's
this
just the way that Jihad's been told us? What if he's actually just a dude?
the bro.
Yeah, he's just like, "What's up, fellas? Why nobody call me no more?" You know what I mean?
Well, we will say
That's even again, even that
after
like
after
he's like,
after
yo,
Tomori dies, who shows up? The Jihad forces.
Mhm.
do you think it's because he's like it was always the plan, or because remember Trummer is the only one that was on Jihad's side. Like he's only was involved in this war because he's like, all right, Jihad, I got you. Like
Yeah,
let me handle it. So is this like retaliation, or is this like it didn't matter? You know, it just
that's the question,
he was a
right?
part of the he was a part of the plan. Like was this him dying was a part of the plan from the beginning? Because knowing how much like Jihad can see into the future, who knows if he could do it for the other family heads? But wicked business if he can.
Yeah, Jihad's power being still a huge mystery makes it kind of hard to tell for sure. We really don't know.
But also, like they even said, like Jihad himself is in the red light district, which
Yeah,
is
I'm
like
guessing.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
captain.
guessing the captain, like Wagner. I'm guessing it means like those guys. Like he left himself in there.
Yeah, whichever one of them was born first is the Jihad that was left in the red light district
do you
or
think?
the garbage dump.
So we know that he split up the key to the next floor, half of them becoming weapons, and the other half became the rings. Since
Mhm.
there's 13 weapons, do you think there's 13 rings?
Nah, I think
Nah,
there's just 3.
You think we're good with just the captain, Rocket,
Wagner,
and Wagner?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
no,
think
that's
I think
fine.
at this
I'm
point,
just
like
curious.
adding more would be way too much. But I mean, you should never fucking know.
I think it's possible that he adds more, but it just seems like it would be like
It's better
arbitrary at
just to
best.
focus on these three than try to like do
Yeah,
too many.
and
I'm
Yeah.
okay with like potentially being one more because we are still for some reason left on the dark. If it's like, is the captain also the boss?
yeah, right.
So potentially, I'm okay with one more showing up because that's I feel like
If it's
that's always
that,
going to be a thing.
yeah, if that's
But
fine. If
that's
it's what
it.
it is, that's fine. Yeah, but past that, it's like, hey man, like we have plenty already to go on. We haven't seen Wagner the whole season. Waka went MIA. Like we have enough characters to go off of. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, unless it's like I think characters for season 4 should be characters that we already all know, or characters that are if they are introduced, they're done within the arc that they are introduced in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Unless it's a new family head.
oh yeah, no, family has definitely got to be introduced. Those are
Yeah,
big hit
we'll get
characters.
family heads and like their immediate like our generals essentially.
I don't know how we're gonna slow burn season 4 like how we did season 3. Like I don't see it being possible.
Calling that a slow burn. I mean, the
Well,
Nest
think about
kind
it.
of
Like the beginning,
Yama. That's a
like
lot happens.
I get like
yeah,
if
no, a
when
lot
we
happens, but like in the beginning of it, it was still very much like we're climbing the tower. Like there's things happening, but they're not like grand scale things. Like
I
I'm
it
guess.
didn't
assuming
really
that
like
like the fun
it
of it
didn't
will be
scale.
the fun of it will be like what do you think is gonna happen next chapter? Like we got this. Like it's gonna be more jumping to conclusions if we when we read week to week.
Mhm. Definitely.
So that has a fun in itself. But what do we have on here?
This is just during the spell where she's trying to like bring back.
Do you
those-
think he
those
regretted it?
memories.
Or
No.
was it the plan?
I don't think it was on purpose, but I don't think he cared.
I think he knew that it was possible.
Yeah.
And he's like, well,
He's like, oh, it is what it is. I tried.
I think by that point he already viewed them all as lesser than him, anyways.
rate the fit.
Still,
I think this is the best word.
on. Not bad.
Real Roman Empire feel, right?
Yeah.
I like the chastity belt.
It's because he can't be fucking, bro.
True.
3, by the way.
He's got
3 rings. There are 3 rings on the belt.
3 eyes, 3 little balls that he's little beads. Yeah.
Okay. Econoids,
is,
sorcerers, fundamentalists, guys. I guess that's just the wrong route.
They were fundamentalists, bro.
They mentioned them. Remember at the question when they like, hey, Bond, like, here's a question. If you answer it right, we'll send you to where you want to go.
Okay.
Those guys they mentioned briefly there.
I will say, I wonder if this is how Arlene got out through this like space between the tower.
Yo. That's a good guess.
So if you're born here, do you count as an irregular? No, right? Because they're all irregulars.
I guess they're technically still a part of the tower. I guess they would still technically be regulars.
So that means Enryu isn't from here.
That was a valid guess.
Yeah, that's valid.
Awesome.
Valid to assume that. I'm just like, because they know how they added like. I also want to add like history or like how did they make it so that this garbage dump took in naturally, like took in like the people. It's not like they threw them in there. It's like, hey, well, your generation is just gonna be born here. They're saying like they activated something so like their memories, their history, just even like ideas fall into this garbage dump.
We don't even know how.
No.
I mean, like, how does that happen?
Maybe it had to do with maybe it was like a combination of the family head's powers. Like maybe they used like Gustong's writing and like some shit that Jihad had.
Yeah, potentially.
Administrator.
Administration.
Where's the red dump
Red light district. Bro, fuck, bro. Why not being the
Yeah,
prince?
it's definitely from there.
Yeah, he's like, I want to throw in history itself.
Yeah.
All these people are from the original ancient people, not the second ancient times, which is crazy.
I mean, at least
I'm
some
sure
of
they
them.
put some people from the second ancient times in there too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
too.
if it can't learn by them, that means they're newer. And then now we know what this was for.
Yep.
Which is a
Fucking
cool
Apple
reveal.
Watch, bro.
That was a cool reveal to like finally figure out what
It
this
was.
for.
And who has it right now? Gustang, right?
Yeah, this one has it.
He
But
gave
I
a
don't-
fake one to Rachel.
Yeah, but as of now, I don't think he knows what it's for yet. Still. I still don't
He
think
knows that it's powerful though.
the series started once more in the tower, and the second ancient era began. And
Bean.
yeah, there were no
Yeah.
clues anywhere, but was erased.
This is on Jihad talking, man. That
They've seen you too much, bro. Seen you too much.
He was never crazy, bro.
and bro, the fact
I mean,
that
she might
Gustang
have been,
won-
but maybe it was all like calculated, you know, like forced upon her to see her lose her shit.
But I will say this is the moment where I think Blossom was like, Gustang, help your daughter. Like she's in too deep right now, and he didn't do anything.
They made
Yeah.
everybody think that she was crazy after they imprisoned her. I bet when they finally catch up to her and find her, she's gonna be like perfectly functional and sane. She didn't actually do any of the shit that Jihad said she did.
Or if she did, it's like it was just portrayed as like this evil.
Yeah, she
demon
did
thing.
kill all those people, but it was like she was defending herself trying to escape.
Or she was like, it's like manipulated into that path, you know, the whole time. Like, once Jihad had figured out, like, oh, she knows too much about the shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, on, you're super strong. Here are 2 swords, like it'll work for you, type of thing, you know. This force upon her.
Right.
It's like psych, the wrong number.
Doom's death because everybody went over it. R.I.P. to Doom. I thought you were down way sooner, but you did well. Good shit.
Did
He's done
she
the
get a
two-tone
name?
hair.
No, right?
No.
What's that?
No, she got a
Yes,
name.
if she got a name.
Is she Jade or is the other one Jade?
The other one's Jade, I think.
Yeah, I don't know her name. Jade might have said her name possibly, but I don't remember what it was. There's Ratna Gra, one of the family head contenders, I guess we'll call them.
Oh, I will
Yeah.
say the entire time when what's the red dude's name from the Lopobia family? Kieran.
Kieran?
Yeah.
How he kept saying like, "Oh, they're gonna make me the next family head." I'm like, bro, you're not strong enough for that. But I guess it's officially like an administrator power. Like we could take it away from somebody and give somebody else a family head power.
Yeah,
which
I
is
think you still
crazy.
have to be strong, but like the
It's a buff.
immortality and the invincibility is granted by the
Well, I mean,
administrator.
No, I
I'm
think it's
guessing definitely like an offensive buff to their power for sure as well. I'd imagine.
I don't know, but part of me thinks that they were that strong prior to getting the
I
immortality.
agree. Like I said, I think if Kieran became a family head, he wouldn't be as strong as Samurai. He would be a lot stronger, probably, but he wouldn't be as strong.
Like he wouldn't be killable by anybody but the family heads, but any family head who wanted to take him out could.
At the end of the day, like they have the irregular buff on them. You know, regulars are just naturally stronger, unless you're racial. But everyone
Also,
else,
I will say that I really enjoyed when Trummer was like, "I'm gonna take back the power I gave to all the animals," and like his design is when he's like full power was a lot better than his like original.
I'll say R.I.P. Samurai. You had the coldest fits in the show, almost.
He had that shit on.
Your general fit, fire. Your like, evolution fit, fire.
I think this is a cool fit.
This one,
Yeah, she got that shit
I think
on.
it's a really cool character design.
it is. I wonder how strong they're gonna be because obviously, like, if they're gonna be like replacements for family heads, they have to be like all stronger than Yama. Bare minimum.
Unless they're all like aim super over their heads and they don't scale like they think they will.
What do you want to happen?
Who they gotta take out to prove their strength, huh?
I mean,
I
At
think
this
Yama's
point,
a good
I just
bar.
want to see something.
I genuinely think Yama is
I
a
think
good
if
bar.
Yama gets this brand new power up and gets fucking one clipped by Ratna Gra, bro, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I think
But
like
if Ratna Gra can't kill him,
She couldn't.
then
She
she's
was
not that
fucking up
strong.
Yama, bro.
no, she was getting Yama's ass.
But you
Like,
got
it's just
Yama. I
upsetting
think
to
was
spend this whole season like scaling him up, just for him to get one magged for character development of a stranger.
dude. He was standing like normal when everybody left. He was just like, I think he was just in berserk mode and like the power was kind of keeping him alive. But like I think once he gets the ancient thing that his mom left him, Yama's gonna be moving way different.
yeah,
Yeah, the Slayer was really jumping out of him after his brother died.
I just want to know like what's the scale that we're gonna put these possible replacements at? You know what I mean? Off rip. Like, are
Like the
they
top 30?
Robodon? Are they top 30? Where do they land? You know, are they around bombs level? Are they like they're strong, they're as strong as the family heads? I don't know.
Oh, who do you? Okay, so here's the thing. So between Robodon and Yama, who do you got?
Currently,
Robin.
Hold on.
Mhm. You got Robodon?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, these people are Robodon level then.
I don't think Yama could beat Bomb right now.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I don't think anybody can beat Bomb right now.
You're so real for that. I'd completely disagree, but you're so real for that. Like, I want to agree with that so bad.
I guess the V thing changes things now. The V stuff. I think they're same
I
tier.
refuse to let that scale. I refuse to let that scale.
Look, guys, we'll save this for top 30.
Same
We'll
tier?
save this
Same
discussion
tier?
for top 30.
Are we gonna include these people? We haven't gonna do anything.
If you want.
Nah.
Okay, I think obviously the stream is one concurrent list between the three of us.
Yeah.
But I will say bring your own top 30 list so you can at least kind of have a visual of like
Yeah. Where you have people?
but anyways.
I might do a top 10.
You need $30.
No, I was telling Danny, I was like top 15, it's probably easier to go from 1 to like 15 than it's gonna be from 30 to 16.
Yeah. I'll show you where I got Bomb.
You got him at 6. I see it. I know.
Yeah, probably. I might try to scale it up a little higher.
Over family heads, that's crazy.
There might be some cope going on.
Low key, no context. Crazy panel. Can't lie.
It is. Bro, all right,
Crazy
so hear me
power.
out though, right? Because like Trauma Ray, super strong.
Bro,
Dead.
okay, where do you even
Bomb,
scale?
super strong, not dead.
Where do you even scale just the Maria showing up? Adori Jihad. That bitch cut the whole thing. Like, Gustong is in that ship, ain't she? Ain't he?
He's fine.
Adori is jumping places, bro. I cannot lie. That bitch is up there.
Yeah.
Maria,
Maria don't care.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, because
I
at
might
the
go to a
end of
Grand
the day,
Deja.
like she's in the fucking the task to be a B level ranker or B level regular. Like it's okay. Let's run it right now.
Is she gonna be heavy in the next season though?
Yes.
Grand Deja, Grand Deja.
No. Well, Maria. Grande Soft.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm putting her.
Do we? So okay. So since he died, these chapters, are we including Samurai in the list? Is he dead?
I think
Yeah.
you got it. Yeah, you still do it.
Still? Okay.
But he died though, so
It's season 3 top 30. Now look, man, if we do One Piece stuff, like, hey, there are kids that are dead. I still put them in the top 30.
Fair.
who's dead, Frankie?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So over
James?
here we got Aura or Yurik Musino.
Yeah, yeah.
At the moment, everyone can sense it.
Stop,
gas.
that shit was
The
crazy.
warrior with absolute power. I mean, it's just too lit.
Bro, even V was like, yo, there's still a warrior out here in this world. Like, that's crazy.
He said, I said, everyone's gangster until the big Mazino shows up, bro. I'm saying everyone is gangster till the big Mazino shows up.
I hadn't read that shit yet when you texted me, by the way.
Huh.
Like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then I got like 2 chapters in, and I was like, whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I'm like, bro, he shows up. Nah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna calm down. Yeah,
So the big Xeno's on the field.
go ahead, bro. Like, okay, it's everyone knows their place.
Bro, that's low-key me and you on Apex, no?
What?
We don't belong in this world anymore.
Shit. What's up? Evil itself.
I thought the show was crazy.
It was. And also, like Gusong like also sees himself as part of this, which is always like a, and in its own
Yeah.
way, a good sign. You know what I mean?
Gustong's self-awareness about like his fuck-ups is super refreshing. Also, that comes back later with V. They said V is the incarnation of I want to say vengeance.
Yeah, they call Yurik an incarnation of violence.
Violent. It was V. It was Yurik, not
Yurik,
V.
incarnation of violence.
Yeah.
I thought this is crazy. Like he's making this like pockets of just space
Bro, no-
destroying it.
I don't think you're gonna have the picture of it, but when he first like has the full power rupture, that should look like a domain expansion, low key. Like, he
It
was just-
did look at the main expansions. They just kept saying the word rupture. They did it again in these chapters. They
Yeah,
said,
they just throw
they
rupture
said,
out
we
there.
want to create a rupture in the tower. I was like, bro, like, what are you trying to tell me right now?
And but he fucking just spams rupture. It's like, yep, this is what it means. Like, okay, man.
or low key though, it's strong.
Like Sukin with Cleave, bro.
Yeah, I get it is strong. I just hate how it was explained, and it's just like the way it gets used, and that's like how it gets written in word form.
It's got hella Ultic cells.
Wow. I thought Blossom sealed them away. So is Blossom perma nerfed?
Blossom's deceased, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you looked it up. Confirm.
No, I
You
looked up
looked
if
up-
she was family. Head.
family head.
I also believe
I
that
guess I
she's.
looked that
Is, I believe that she is also deceased as well.
What was her last name? Eurasia?
Euranasia or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
James is funny things out.
Apparently she's not dead.
Yeah, I don't think she was either. Yeah, I
Maybe,
don't even know what his
maybe she's dead to
doctrine
him then. Maybe that's what it was.
is.
It says,
Possibly.
though she rarely appears, her last mentioned appearance is Volume 3, Chapter 226. She's the mother of sealed princess Eurasia on Jihad. So her name is Eurasia, not Obado.
Yeah, because she's her own family head. I think she just kept.
No, the daughter, not the
Oh, the daughter. She kept mom's name. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
punk ass daddy, I guess. Deadbeat Gustong.
It's like protecting his daughter. Ruined himself. So it chose the world over his daughter. And he regrets it.
But his
Y'all remember
daughter
that
should
Drake beef,
have been
bro?
his world.
He said, "Y'all thought I was hiding my son from the world, but I was hiding the
Mm.
world from my son."
Yeah. Is this Yeon downscale a little bit?
Low-key.
A little bit, right?
A little bit, man.
Like having two
But also,
fire
like-
based people. I'm like, that's kind of lame, no? James,
And one of them is an infinite flame, huh?
No, you're good. The camera was like,
Oh, I got blurry, huh?
Yeah, you got blurry. You're good now.
They even did say though that Ewan's flames could be healing. Probably like, they could heal.
That's true.
True. That's upscale. We're rescaling.
Yeah.
Don't need expansion.
But the Blossom one, they're like, hey man, don't her flames seem timid and like not strong? And I'm like, these are timid flames, bro.
Yeah,
Like, that's
goose
crazy.
goose flames were timid and they were small and timid. She was destroying cities, you know, like, casually.
Well, no, the biggest mistake the family has made was her letting her kill like all these fucking people,
A
bro.
lot of people.
And I thought like Trummery was bad when they're like, oh, he pulled the lever, he killed a bunch of people. They're like, yeah, but Blossom though.
Yeah, Trump did it unknowingly. He had a few people, you know, only.
But he's also like, I'm trying to save my friends. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, Trump
we don't know why Blossom
yeah.
did it yet.
Trump chose to let like 5 people die, ended up being hundreds unknowingly.
True. That
But
too.
this is crazy. He's like, hey, I'll fight you both easily.
Bro,
I was cool with him. Like, this is elite.
And we
I'm
had
a
Yurik
beast
at
into the tower.
1 and 2 for a reason, bro.
He's top
He's not
one.
fucking leaving. He's not fucking leaving.
He's not even one. Like, this has got the way
Bro,
now.
and if he has the scale to if Phantom Minion has the scale as his like opponent, Phantom Minion's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Phantom Minion has to be 1 or 2.
I thought we were gonna see Phantom Minion this whole time. Like when you brought him up when we were in like season 2, I thought for sure by the end of season 3 we're gonna at least see his name. In
Actually,
the
speaking of Phantom Minion, are there any like theory designs for him out there?
No, there's official designs out there for him.
official.
Minion Tower of God.
Yeah.
I'm on the same website right now, by the way.
Yeah, right there.
It's back.
Yep.
All right.
Does that show up in the Yurik spinoff? Yeah, it says Yurik spinoff right there. I'm such a shock chub.
Yeah, that's actually the places where I got the chapter arcs to send you guys from this website.
All right. Well, not much, but okay. Like it. Take those.
I mean, bro, we gotta get into the Yurik one. He was trying to fix the world, bro.
Yeah, it ended up being very just simple. Like, oh, you know, if everything's under my control, we're chilling. Nothing too like crazy, very generic in that sense.
Yeah, it just ended up being twisted in a different way, you know.
No. I mean, you don't know Jihad, but what is it? You don't know.
Yeah, bro. Okay, how did you guys feel about his death overall?
I thought it was very good. I think ending
I think it was well done.
Yeah, with the chess game and him having only just the king by itself. Was super
conversation
cool.
they had, that dialogue between them back and forth was so good.
Hey, it's been a while. How are you? You know, like I thought it was a very, very good scene. I thought this was really, really like, well done.
Bro, it's like how you know how some people were just like people in real life are just like depressed because they feel so alone. But it's like just go say hi to a friend, bro. You know, that's all it takes.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole death scene, but I just chose just the final one where he just says I'm so lonely and then just kills himself. Yeah, it's a really well done scene. Really well done.
Yeah, bro, because it really shows that he went through all the emotions, and
He's
that's
like-
like
yeah,
the
he's
last bit where he's like, "I'm so lonely."
And he always, when he's like after a music day, he's like, "Hey, man, I can't handle this." Like he always says, "I can't handle this emotion right now. I'm just gonna repress it or forget it." And so
And though, like, I think he like. Do you think that's them, like in death now, like when they're like when he's talking to her again, or is that just like a flashback?
Well, I really hoped. Like I chose to take it as that was his first moments in the afterlife.
Yeah, that's how I want to. That's also how I want to take it too.
yeah, I mean, because technically it is a flashback, but I'm viewing it as like what he sees like at the end. You know?
Also,
To
really
differentiate it,
brings-
I was really hoping that he was going to change the way he responded to her last sentence,
Mhm.
because like now he has like regrets and shit, and he would have like responded with kindness. That would have made it clear. It didn't happen.
But I think, dude, Inky Dude means I hate that motherfucker. Where he was like, it goes to show that like he was just a jealous motherfucker, and like he played her also.
Yeah.
Like she wanted to really try to still be in love with him,
Yeah.
and that bastard, bro. I'm so glad he died like so like instantaneously when Feast showed up.
Yeah. I am. I'm glad he's not gonna be around anymore. Terrible character. Yeah. Tomarine, you had the fits, bro. The animals, underwhelming against Gusong, but cool ass powers overall. I think he showed out with the
Fire.
ruptures.
R.I.P. to Lopobia Tremere.
The first of the 10 to fall. Damn shame.
Damn shame.
Yeah, no, they do it so well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That for this thing doesn't have a lot of deaths, but this was done really well.
Like having the sheet kind of like fly down like by the wind, and then he shoots it into himself. That was really cool too. Like seeing this scene animated would be sick, but
And what's crazy is that
Nice.
technically, like, for some reason in my memory, I thought somebody killed him, and I was like, why does that feel underwhelming or like not the right way? But anyways, it's sad because he's like technically he lost his powers, sure, but like, he could have just kept on living.
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, I'm so fucking.
at the end of the day, bro, like, he didn't change. He's still the same person he was the whole time. Like, whenever he felt an emotion too powerful, he would forget it, and now he couldn't anymore. He didn't change it even in the end.
Yeah, no, they really do show that like he was the most like. Okay, other than now Blossom, Tremere was like not able to handle it. All the
Yeah.
stuff that they had to do and everything like that.
Yeah.
Which is why I want to see them climb the tower past this floor, bro. I want to see the tower
Ugh.
test people.
Yeah, but no, I think I do think that like that's just over now, which just fucking sucks. But I don't know, because how is it even a story now? It's like, oh, that bomb shows up to this tower to fucking take a test. They beat it, obviously, because he's a fucking high ranker level person now.
Yeah.
No, I don't even care if it's a one like 10 chapter arc where it's just Bomb, Brock, and Kun doing tests because they're like, hey, we need to do stuff in the higher floors. We can't get there unless we do these tests.
Yeah, dude, even if it was like just a
I-
cute little arc.
Yeah, no, honestly, give me a Bomb to ranker status arc. You know, like
Yeah.
now he can climb anywhere he wants because he's officially a ranker.
I think it'll be all off screen, which super sucks. I think it'll be all off screen now.
Or if Bam is gonna be staying with Fug until the next arc, whatever, at least give me AA, Rock, and Dorsey climbing the tower together.
Yeah, something.
Like,
something.
like I want to see them get stronger before they bring back like everything like to pop off.
Mhm.
And then that also brings back Sibusu, Hots, Anak, Laurel, which we
Acme,
finally got to see.
Maybe Kaiser.
Yeah. Kaiser, like bring them, like show us them for a little while, ease us into like the reveals for everybody else. But I know that's not what we're gonna get.
Also, the whole goal for Trumbull was the beast skin. Like that was his whole goal. It came back to the Wang Wang thing because he's like, yeah, for once I trusted Wang Wang, but he got
My
scared.
anxiety's got the
Yeah.
best of me. Yeah.
Got scared still.
Yeah, no, seeing that story be told by his perspective is just kind of like interesting.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I thought I finally succeeded. Like I had the guy.
But it wasn't enough.
But fucking that, and I mean, it's his anxiety, but also fucking just Racha being fucking like he was in love with his best friend, bro. Like he's like, I need him to be with me, not Trumbull. I mean, yeah, Trumbull.
Yeah. Yes, he is my boyfriend.
I thought that I
I'm like,
immediately
yo.
saw this one, bro.
Like, hell yeah. Hate these two
There's multiple times, bro. She has claimed Bomb multiple times,
multiple times. And
like no hesitation.
This shit reminded me of the ASAP Rocky and Tyler Creator shit when they're in that restaurant.
whenever it happens, bro, I love it. I'll never stop. See this, bro. I'm like, this is lame, dog. I
Yeah,
hate
it is.
this. I'm like, come on, dude. Actually, but it's like
but I was,
it's like him acknowledging that that's how she is right now. I think it's lame as fuck.
I will say also that like it is. I was gonna be really pissed if Yuriha like actually did something to Dorsey.
Yeah.
When she
Like,
busts out that cup and she's like, I'm struggling. I'm like, Dorsey, no, get up.
yeah. So
When Dorsey
Run-
died twice in a 20 chapter thing, I fucking lost it.
Oh, bro,
to
how shocked are you guys when that
Yoroha,
happened? When she got stabbed in the chest or through the stomach,
just
whatever?
the stomach
Yeah.
because it was where it happened at. I wasn't too nervous about it, but I mean, technically she was dying.
Hmm.
Yeah, bomb was created for revenge. Just a vessel. Hopefully, it's plays that better than this. Got that already. Fake reunions, production.
Y'all knew who that was immediately?
Frankie told us about it. That's why.
I don't. I'm so bad with names, dude.
Okay, bro. You don't listen. I get it.
How did he
Man,
know?
I really do. That's
How
the
did
worst
he
part.
know?
No, yeah, I've mentioned it a couple times. It's definitely one of those characters. If you don't see him or hear think about him, you're gonna forget the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, you really exist.
I gotta like read dialogue from somebody before I like start to like really solidify who they are in my head. And even still, bro, I'll call them something wrong for like 2 months.
This is more Uric glaze.
There's a whole chapter of just glaze, bro.
I think this shows like, hey, even in V's
I'm
prime,
not sure I could have beat him in my prime.
that means you couldn't. That means you couldn't.
Yeah.
Because even now we don't know how much power Uric used. They didn't say. We can assume all of it, but
Well, I don't think it's all.
I feel like
I-
that'd be an incorrect assumption.
yeah, because I'm saying like, correct. I think because he was kind of like he didn't feel like he was like doing too much exertion, really.
Yeah, just real quick, like you even said, like, man, he doesn't even look like he punched really.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing but a Lone King on it.
Yeah, the Tremere death scene is a 10 out of 10 chapter because of that alone.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so now he controls the Lopabia family. Is what he gets from winning the game.
That's the only thing I have to remember. Yeah.
Logging in threats.
Oh, the way that it's gonna be remembered by everybody else.
Which I'm like,
Kind of.
I mean, it kind of, I mean, it's sad,
That
but
makes
like,
sense, though.
it makes perfect sense. I'm like, it is kind of sad because we know what happened. Like, I can see why everyone would think how it was. I lost. I can't deal with that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're gonna misinterpret why he killed himself.
Because no one cares. But you know,
But everybody let it hate.
yeah. She stirred emotions in me that had hardened because of my agreement with the tower, and she planted a flower. I pray that she may indeed be the grassy meadow. His death scene was great. I think that was probably the best part of these chapters. This was
might
really
have been the-
worded really weirdly to me.
So weird.
So I think it's like saying it's like him talking to V, while also saying people really like he wasn't
Yeah.
speaking directly to Jinsung. He was like more just speaking out loud because of Jinsung. But it was done really fucking weird. I thought it was good, fucking hard to.
I had to read that
understand
part a couple times.
several times.
I think
yeah.
there's gonna be a fraction of Fug, where people do want the original V back, but some people are like, nah, the Slayer candidate, we're rocking with it for real.
Yeah, I think so too. I think like the older they are, like if I think people who know V are gonna actually choose V.
Bro, I genuinely think it's just loose luck.
You think so?
Yeah,
And why are you?
because even the butterfly guy was like confused about the whole situation.
Looks like an Horian. That's it. You think that's it?
Nah,
Or
but I don't think
Mario,
Mario
yeah.
chooses V.
But she knows.
You better hope
Yeah.
she chooses Bam, Danny.
I know. I know. I believe in her.
Right, you got me.
I
You got me
believe in her.
pilled, man.
I believe in her, bro.
I'm Harian pilled. I need a can't. She can't let me down now. I finally believe.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
down. Don't let me
I
down.
mean,
That's how you.
part of me says,
Let me down. That's how you.
part of me says that like her going, hey Bam, you don't have to go. You know, was like the last bit of her going like, I'm okay with him being
What?
the way that he is.
There are a
But-
couple times where like we get solo shots of her and she says, "This is the person I trusted to become my god." So like I think like she does trust him. But I
Also,
also think
there's a throwaway line where they're like, "Hey, we throw witches and guides who choose the like purposely choose the wrong routes." I'm like, that's crazy.
They get thrown the
maybe
fuck
she
out.
was in there and she pulled Big Wog out.
That's possible. I mean, it's not honestly, it's not crazy to say that, but I don't think she got pulled in there because she was a guy even back then. She was a guy.
Yeah, no, she was there at the party, bro.
Yeah.
That's
That
what I'm
redhead
saying.
had-
So like, why did she join Fug? Why did she get separated? Oh, I mean, I guess she could have just left with V and
Yeah.
Arlene.
Well,
but,
she
like,
was. She's
imagine
been
she
fucked this whole
didn't.
time.
No, but like back then, like when she was with the family heads.
Yeah, she's OG fuck. Like, she's straight up.
Yeah,
OG
so
fuck.
she would have either left with Arlene and V, or she would have stayed with everybody until she got thrown into the red light district. She pulled out Big Wog and Rock and joined
That's possible.
the Fug.
That's not even. It's not far fetched.
Or since she's a guide, she intentionally stuck around. Like she was Fug allegiance wise, and then she intentionally stuck around with Jihad long enough to get thrown in there to pull the people out that she needed to make the master plan come into place. Because we don't actually fully understand how far in advance the guides can see the paths,
Yeah.
which is kind of a fucking cop out, by the way. But I also think the mysticism of it is badass. Whatever.
Her power is like still unknown to us. We got Maria reveal.
I've got your picture. My bad.
I don't know her name anymore,
Okay.
but hey,
Wood.
All right, you got me on that one.
what? She's up there. She's up there.
Danny, her or Hugo?
Her who?
Her or Hugo?
She looks like she might hit me.
Pretty sure
Nice.
Hugo would hit you.
Hey, either way, let me know.
Yeah, James sent me a photo of the other girl. It's like, hey, what you say, James, in the text message?
Because she said you're gonna be my pet now. So what's she doing if she tells you you're her pet?
I responded with, nah, bro, I already got an owner. I sent a picture of her.
Incredibly based response.
Also, hey, is she like that?
Bro,
Oh,
there's
no,
Cohen
bro,
Simpson,
no.
who we have like high as
Bro.
hell.
Bro, no one calls this song weak unless like they're like that, brother.
No, bro, I'm sure it's just like Jinsung and her dude
like
don't see
hate?
eye to eye.
Right.
So like I'm sure it's just glaze of her for her master, even though she's actually sorry as fuck. Like Rachel's hating all the time. Rachel has no skills
Oh.
to back it up.
Yeah, but she's Lusek's assistant.
Exactly.
So you think so?
I haven't seen Lucic do shit. He's sorry to me.
You think he's sorry?
He fought.
I think
He fought Yurik.
Twice.
Did they fight, or did he run around and hide from Yurik?
He fought, and he didn't die.
Yurik did not try to fight him, bro.
And he didn't die.
Yurik stood toe to toe with two family heads in the last chapter. You gonna tell me that motherfucker fought him? Come on, come on.
They didn't fight
Come
either.
on.
They didn't fight either. Technically, based off what you're saying, they didn't fight either. Based off what you're saying.
Don't twist my words against me. You know what I'm saying?
She has to be up there. She has to be top 30 to call it Jinsung weak at least. Like,
Nah, I think it's just I really do think she's just yapping.
you think she's nothing? You think she's not worth shit?
Yeah, I think she's sorry as fuck. I think she's just hating. Now, I'm open to being wrong about that, but I really do think she's gonna be like a loudmouth character who, like, when push comes to shove, is just sorry as fuck.
Okay.
She might have a cool ability.
I don't think anybody in like high level fog is like that though.
Yeah, it'd be weird
just
to be high
can't
level
imagine her
fog
being
and be
sorry.
sorry.
She's an assistant. Anybody can be an assistant.
To the head of fog.
An assistant. She's basically a fucking slave.
That's also like
They just have a kinder
you
name
can-
for it. Like she could legit be anyone from Rachel's skill level to Bomb's skill level. Like she could be strong, but she could also be a paper pusher. Like she could be somebody who holds doors and fucking pencils in meetings.
People
She's
are
not a
scared.
bodyguard,
People
she's an
are scared
assistant.
of her. People are scared of her.
Because if they piss her off, they have to deal with the head of Fug.
He don't, bro. He don't care.
Yeah, he's a
He does not
he's a
care.
clown, low key.
Yeah, bro. He does not care.
When they hear him like, hey man, that dude kind of
They were on his ass.
yeah, they're on his ass. He's like, is that how y'all think of me for real? All right, last little bits.
Dumas Robodon meeting. Cool.
Yeah, I thought that shit was sick.
Bro, we're gonna have to see them run the hands.
I got Dumas.
I got Dumas too, bro.
I got
If he
Dumas.
has his hands back, for sure.
Yeah, if he has his hands back, yeah.
So is this
So-
them trying to trap Bam, or is this just Bam realizing like
No, I think
much
that he
shins
can
in the
see the
world?
shins in
Bomb
the world
and
now.
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that his punk ass daddy woke something up inside him that allows him to see like the inner workings of the world. You remember when Neo woke up blind? Have you guys seen all the Matrix movies?
I've seen the first one.
Okay, well, in the third one or the second one, he loses his eyes at some point, and he starts to actually see the code in the shapes around him, and so he fights blind. But that's like his eyesight is basically like this.
Yeah.
So like I think he's like beginning to see the inner workings of the world.
Yeah. Which is
Bro,
like,
those first three movies were so good, by the way. The one that came out a couple years ago was shit ass fart butt, but like genuinely, as nerds, you should watch the first three Matrix movies.
I seen the first
They're
one.
very badass.
I probably won't watch anything past that, really, if I'm being honest.
I've seen
The
the
other
first
two are
one.
so much better as far as world expansion.
I like the first one, and I watched the second one, but I don't know why I didn't lock in for the second one. So I just didn't watch the next one.
Get you. The third one is very like revolutionary. Like it's like they're really like raging against the machine, if you will.
Commander in Chief of the Royal Guards.
So she's top one of the army then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Dory.
would assume.
Who you got, Dory or Yuri?
Don't make me choose. I would watch this bitch split a battleship in half. Frame one. My
I don't mean
first
shit. I don't mean
introduction
shit
to
to me,
her.
but it's the
My,
battleship.
like literally my first
Kieran
introduction to her
Kieran
was
could do
her-
that. Kieran could do that.
She okay. My first introduction to this bitch was her upping pole on a family head. Okay, like
Okay.
do you understand the ramifications of that?
Yes, but we don't know who her target actually was.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because
I'm
it's like
pretty. It's
I first
to
mentioned.
me. It's heavily implied that it was Gustong.
That's not killing Gooslang though. Jihad knows that.
Yeah, he's definitely. Also, do you think that's one of the blades of the 13-month series?
Yes.
It's got to be, but also it just looks like a Reggie ass sword. Also,
If
I'm
not,
still
if anything-
picking Yuri, but
No, I was gonna say, if anybody ends up with that sword, I hope it's Hots.
Pretty cool.
that'd be so sick. I've never seen a. Oh, we have seen a dude with a 13-month. It'd be
Like
super sick to
honestly,
watch
I think her mission was to kill Loki. I think it was AA and Darcy.
To be honest, it also could have just been like to like destroy the battleship.
destroy the
like,
ship.
Yeah, ship. That's it.
It could have been like, Jihad could be mad that Trauma is dead, and he could be like, "All right, flex on Gustang right now."
Like
Yeah.
this war ain't over.
And her next mission is to fucking take out Bomb.
Yeah, so she's gonna get folded like laundry with her clothes too long. I can't wait to see Bomb beat the shit out of her, just like she did his punk ass brother, bro.
Yeah, that's season 3.
Another Ari body just in
So
the belly of
overall, James,
souls.
what's your rating? You didn't toss out of your rating season 3.
I'm going 7, but that's just because I'm mad about how much shit was omitted.
He didn't get what he
Like,
wanted.
there was too much shit that like was introduced to me that never got finished. Way too many loose ends for there to be a 1.5-year hiatus. Like you can have
Too
loose
much-
ends like that if you don't take a break,
Mm.
but you left way too many things open ended. This is not a free response question. Like, either give me answers or don't bring shit up. I understand
Yes.
bringing shit up at the beginning of the season and like slowly answering them throughout the season, but why bring it up at all if you're not going to tell me for 2 fucking years? That just does not make sense to me. That doesn't.
Too much edge, not enough bust.
Yeah, like I've just been edging for fucking 225 chapters. Let me release, please.
All right. Any final thoughts before we call it?
Nope.
Now we got a lot of it out there, man.
All right. Next week
Excited
we're
for the
doing
next season.
our top 30 strongest. Instead of having individual lists, we're gonna just collectively try to decide on one top 30 list.
We probably won't be doing it as late as we are now because
Yeah.
I want to. That shit might get a little heated.
And then from there, we're either gonna start One Piece or do some more Tower of God content. We're not sure yet. I guess we'll figure that out the next week or two.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, we gotta get into the deep lore of Tower of God now.
So we're gonna do that or One Piece. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good night.
We're good at everybody.